Alright, this video is for those of you that missed class on Friday due to pictures or didn't quite get everything because we didn't have time to finish. So 5-4 slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now this formula you'll see again when we do 5-5 on Monday, but other than that, if you don't necessarily need to know this formula because until you get to geometry when you have it again, because in algebra you can use many other methods like the graph or the table to figure out the information. Alright, step 1, to find slope. To find slope, identify 2 points on the line. Step 2, label the points x1, y1, x2, y2. And these points mean absolutely, these little numbers down here, little ones and twos, they have nothing to do with math. They're simply labels for the first x and y coordinate and the second x and y coordinate. Alrighty, so then if we're given this problem right here, we can, I have a missing slide. There's step 1 and step 2. Step 3, sorry about that, I'm not sure where that slide went, but step 3 is to write your formula, substitute, and solve. Okay? And remember your formula is that m equals y2 minus y1 over x1. My finger's slipping here. I need to get my stylus back. x2 minus x1. Okay? So we're going to go back to this formula right here, or this equation. And notice this equation is in standard form, ax plus by equals c. And from this equation, I'm going to start by identifying 2 points. The first thing you do to identify points is make a table. And I suggest if you only need 2 points, make them the easy one. Use your x and y intercepts because you're solving for 0. So we're going to solve for x equals 0. So we have 3 times 0 plus 4y equals 24. That cancels out, so we get 4y equals 24. Divide by 4. And I get y equals 6. So I put that in there. And then my second point, I'm going to erase all that. There we go, so I got some room. I put 3x plus 4, 0 equals 24. Then I get, oh, sorry, canceled out the wrong thing, my bad. There we go. Canceled out the 4. Then I get 3x equals 24. Divide by 3. X equals 8. So x is 8, y is 0. So now I have my 2 points. I'm going to take those 2 points and I'm going to plug them into I'm going to label them. I'm going to plug them in my formula. There we go. I already have it solved here. Let me erase. Erase. Alright, so step 1 was identify the 2 points. So we have 0, 6, 8, 0. Step 2 was to label them x1, y1, x2, y2. Step 3 is write your formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now we substitute. So I'm going to take my y2, put it in, take my y1 and put it in. So I get 0 minus 6. Then I'm going to take my x2 and put it in, and my x1 and put it in. So I get 8 minus 0. I do my math, plug it in your calculator right now. You plug it in your calculator. Don't worry about integers. Don't worry about whether you know, is it negative, is it positive, do I add, do I subtract, should I keep the sign, do I not keep the sign. Don't worry about any of that anymore. Just plug it in your calculator. You get negative 6 over 8. And so I have negative 6 over 8. I'm going to divide by 2 to reduce it down to lowest terms. And I get negative 3 over 4. So that means I'm going to go down 3 because that's where the negatives are, and over 4. And I'll end up with a negative slope.